All right, so I'm putting in a dash camera. It's not in here right now, but I'm currently running the cable. Literally got it off TikTok shop, super cheap, whatever. So I'm going to run this the best way I see fit with hiding as much cord as possible. We're starting in here. This is a mess, but this is the start of it, okay? Okay, that already doesn't have that much. Okay, so this is the start. Right here, it's gonna plug into here. I also have music one, and I have lights in here, so I'm gonna have to buy a new little thing here that can take 3 different cigarette lights. I know we also have this one, but we wanna try to avoid that one because cords are not gonna run quite smoothly through this. Unless you wanna take all this apart and run it like underneath through there, but we're not doing all that. We got long enough cord. So we're going from there. So after I went from there, try to get the best view possible, but so I run from the side. There will be cords there, but you will never see them because of this seat right here. I mean, they're tucked. You're never really gonna see that once this is shut. I mean, there's cords right there. But if you're getting a dash cam that's needing cords like this, you really should not be worried about those. But then I wrapped it underneath here so you can kind of see it goes underneath the metal that it slides on. This is my light. That's different. It's underneath completely over here. It's underneath that. So then it came underneath there, comes out underneath the seat, goes along there. Actually, I ran it on the outside of the seat right here, I believe. Yeah. So this cord is running on the outside of the seat. If you want, you could probably run it underneath the seat to have it come out right here, run it under the carpet, but I ran it right there. Can't really see it. This covers it. Tiny bit right there. This is where, depending on how long your cord is, you could also run it from here and then have it come back here. Like that's where I have this one. You never notice that the seatbelt kind of covers it. And then you tuck it up underneath. Whoopsies. You could tuck it along this, or right now, I mean, I'm gonna go right there. Maybe I could make a tiny hole for the carpet underneath if I really wanted to, but there's gonna be a tiny bit of cord showing there. If you really don't want any more than that and you have a longer cord, I would suggest running it from over there along to here. Different cord, keep in mind. But then come along over here, tuck it up there. Seatbelt kind of mainly covers that, to run it underneath this, and then you're going to go to this point here, which is where it's going to start to go up. You need to get to right there. So then you start tucking underneath here to the outside of the car. You can do a transition right here where it comes up, goes a little bit behind. I don't know why this is so loose, but come up here, start tucking it right nicely in there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the door, it's cold. Then, okay, that's showing a little bit. We're gonna tuck that. So I just have a little tool here. All right, I'm gonna tuck that a little more later. But then, so then what I started doing is running it underneath this right here. This is pretty solid as long as you push it back far enough like this. So I'm just running it up there. Get a push. It doesn't make that look any different, any poking out anymore. You can see it's getting up there nicely. Just kind of run it along up there. I'm gonna do this until I get to the very top. All right, so we're now to this little line here. So I'm gonna make sure to tuck it a good amount back there. But then what we are gonna do next is run it along this to get to this little inside lip. Right along here. Come over here. Boom, dash cam cable will be right there, and not a lot really will be showing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that one in. This cord looks like it'll be just about long enough. You know, I got that much more to get to that, so we'll see how that goes. So you can see, this doesn't look any different. None of this is bulging out. It is a tiny bit right there. I'm gonna go back and fix that because I don't even want that. But none of this is bulging out. You just keep tucking it. Definitely get a tool like this, just a little tucking tool. Get it, shoving it right up in there. So it went to here. Push it in there. Now we're coming out right here. Now all I'm gonna do is start pushing it along right here, getting it in there. We'll see how that looks. All right, so there it is. This is a really cheap dash cam, so there's not a lot of adjustability, or like, I really wanted it a little bit closer. instead of kind of hanging like this. It's not the worst thing. I mean, it's a dash cam. I can't really see it when I'm over in my seat at all, which is actually pretty nice. It's like it's not even there. I just got a little bit of cord up there, which depending on how long the cord is, obviously you can tuck this a little more. Or honestly, you can do that same exact route, but to the driver's side, go up over there, go up, because my connection is on the left side of it. So it maybe would have been a little bit better. Came down and it's connected right there. Honestly, one last thing I will say real quick is make sure that your cable is tight. Pull it tight in some areas to make sure it won't come out. I just did that. Got a little bit extra room. Look at that. Cable's like nice and tucked under there now. Barely comes out. I got it to the stem of this here. Definitely looks a lot better. That cable barely comes down. But yeah, definitely try to tighten it in some areas to see if you can get more room if you are kind of shorter on wire like I am. Otherwise than that though, that's it. Hopefully that kind of helped y'all. At least you could see like, hey, a dash cam could fit in my car. But I do G37 coupe things. If you want to follow, if you want to modify, I got more videos. Check them out. All right, bye.